Ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready?
Here's a first carry for their running back. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
Bronco 80.
They'll look to throw. Moving left. Now he'll run.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he'll take this one in. DeAndre Lambert-Smith, touchdown Chargers. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Chad Ryland now for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And there is nothing he can do. The defense had him all the way. They'll push him out of bounds. That's good for them as a loss of 5 on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
On 2nd down, Richardson. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go. Go.
Drive will start on the ground. Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll get into the end zone. Arundé gets Richardson. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Now Ryland for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chargers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
They're on 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
From the gun, Richardson. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Richardson to throw. Moving to his left. He'll try and get there on the ground. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the 1st down.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Chargers' 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Richardson. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Go.
Looking to throw, Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Trap 60, trap 60.
To throw, it's Richardson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Seven Pirates. Here we go. Set.
On play action, Richardson. Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for. It's 2nd down.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60. Ready?
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
18, rush, Deputy Lions.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. On fourth down, here's Blake Gilligan to punt. And we will not have a return here. This one angled out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Richardson. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot. Richardson going to look to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. Swallowed up to force fourth down. Here's their punter now. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. It's the Chargers with the football to begin this second quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10.
Ready. Come on, ready, go.
Up the middle they go. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, LA. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
Mustang Night Cowboy 80.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Gonna get that complete to Jamar Chase. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. Throwing, Richardson. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 13 yards.
13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another first down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Here's Richardson. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. They get 25 on that connection. It's a Cincinnati first down. Now Richardson. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Here's Richardson. That is caught by the tight end. Touchdown, Bengals.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's complete. It's Lad McConkey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's into space past the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of
35 more yards. Back-to-back big plays to get this drive rolling.
First and goal at the 7-yard
Now a chance to
Hey,
pay off that big play. They have it first and goal. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown Chargers. Extra point now by Riley. It's up and through. And the Chargers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. They'll send their tight end left. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. Finding room at the 35. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. A big play to kick off this drive. An even 40 yards.
Dragon 60. Come on, come on.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. Quick throw, taken in. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. A huge play there for the Bengals. 32 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
Here we go. Shot. 60 Eagles. 60.
Richardson. To the end zone. It's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, They force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
Let's give credit where credit's due. Defensively, finding yourself down by this much at this stage of the game, they could just pack it in. They could say, all right, this one's over. We're moving on to next week. They're continuing to play hard. They're continuing to get after the quarterback, and nice start to this drive. There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium. After a short break, the Chargers get set to kick it away, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. That's going to be out of bounds. Where are they going to mark it? It's about right at the 50-yard line.
At the 50-yard line.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Quickly to the outside and complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can...
Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Tui Pelotu in there to bring him down for his 7th sack of the year. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Richardson. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
Come on, 60 Bobcats, 70 Lions, 18 Pioneers.
Back to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he is out of bounds. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
1st and 10.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready? 60.
They'll look to throw. And he'll be taken down. They've got him back at the 50-yard line. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Bronco 80.
from the 50. He'll set up to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. The Bengals will call out the field goal unit. This one from 54 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Ready? 79 Broncos. Ready?
On first down, it's Richardson. He'll swing this out to Johnson, and he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field, and this is a great example here why.
Forced to his right, taking off. He's going to be marked down short of the 45, short of the first down, and here comes third down.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Let's go now.
From the gun on third down, Richardson. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Cincinnati.
19 Lions. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Richardson operating from the pistol. To the left side. Caught by Chase. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 31, here's 2nd and 8. Now Richardson. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Richardson to throw. Moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Cougar 19.
Looking to throw. Richardson. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
At the 37-yard line. A 2-yard
They need 8 as they come up for third down.
Ready, go.
He'll drop the throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Hold it ready.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Ready.
On play action, Richardson. This one complete, right side. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
They'll try again here, second and 10. Now Richardson. They'll try to set up the screen here. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Great timing to call the screen. It's a gain of 17 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Sanker. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Well, the guy playing center field, the guy back there watching it all the eyes on him, takes the interception, and goes all the way, Greg, for a very impressive touchdown.
Yeah, Mike, and I just think the quarterback just locked in on his receiver the entire way. And as you said, that center fielder sitting back there, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes, and once he got his hands on that ball, it was nothing but green grass the other way for the pick six.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Ready? Mustang 19. Come on. Set, Catherine.
Richardson to throw it here on first down. What? The ball comes out. It looked like one of the Bengals was in there and able to cover it up. Cincinnati holds on to the ball.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
On second down, Richardson. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 82 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. So Richardson and the offense ready to go for two. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful.
35. Bengals 24.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Campbell. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Vikings.
They'll begin here on the ground. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Tackled back at the 26-yard line.
He'll look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Let's go.
Lynn's coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down.
Seven Pirates. Let's go. Cougar 19.
Now movement up front. It's a big decision coming from the officials. Who's the penalty on? And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. As he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And we will not have a return. This one hit in the field of play and bounces out of bounds. On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the shotgun, Richardson. A pass taken in by Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That catch number 40 on the season for him. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, Richardson. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. We'll go play action. It's Richardson. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
A 28-yard gain.
A pickup there of 28 yards.
Dragon 60. Here we go. Viking 8. Go.
Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. Out to his right. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances?
And he will score! Game on! Anthony Richardson, touchdown. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
That's caught. So they get the two-point conversion, and all of a sudden that 11-point deficit down to just a field goal here in the fourth. So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break. Let's go now. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
Okay, ready?
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll look to throw. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
He runs with it. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 20. A gain there of 27 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take over here at their own 22.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Saker.
First down pass. Intercepted. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
48-yard line.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Back to throw. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
The Chargers.
They get 21 on that one. First down, L.A.
Panther Street. Down.
From the gun, here's a handoff. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
Ready?
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7
Come on.
at the 24-yard line.
You got tight. You got tight right there. 70 Ranger.
Now they'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. Strike. 70 Lions. Panther 11. 19 tight. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. And this ball incomplete on third down.
We had a chance to sit down with the defensive coaches the other day, and we asked them, give us a few key points for today's game. And the first thing out of their mouth, Mike, what was it? It was, we got to get off the field on third down. Well, here we are in the second half, and they've done just that. Right now, this offense has no answers on third down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin then. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
They bring Chase in motion.
60 by.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
A 2nd down throw for Richardson. He's going to let this one go deep. A handoff here to start the drive, but this will end up being a reverse. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 31 yards.
There's an air of excitement, Mike, anytime they call his number on the ground, and I think we could see why. You just need to catch the defense off guard for a split second, and he'll be through, sprinting downfield before they have any chance to react.
Cougar 19. Bring it.
To the ground, a 1st down run. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all just seal this victory away.
That's going to wind up incomplete. They tried for 2, and it does not pan out.
44, Bengals 32.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Warriors 17. Let's go. 19.
They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to look downfield once again. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute left in this one. They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
On the set. Stephanie. 70 Timberwolves.
Hey, check.
Now a give on the ground, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. It is 2nd and 6.
Ready. Panther 60. Ready.
They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. It's good for a Charger first down.
26-yard line.
Come on. Set. Bronco 80.
Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So this one is over. It's in the win column for the Chargers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, they got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chargers are winners here as we say so long from SoFi.